Chosen one. Imagine the sky tearing open, the clouds splitting like curtains on a cosmic stage, and a voice echoing through eternity, calling your name. Today is not just another day on the calendar. Today is the day the universe bends its flow in your favor. Today is September 26th, the day your financial future is being secured, written into destiny's unshakable book. The currents of energy that once felt distant, scattered, and elusive are now flowing toward you with undeniable force. You can almost feel it in your veins, the sensation that something irreversible is unfolding. This is not a coincidence. This is not random. This is the orchestration of divine timing, the collision of your patience, your resilience, and your faith with the moment you have been waiting for. You're not here by accident. You've been guided to this moment. Write your warmest wishes and the number 99 in the comments. It's time to release your wish to the universe. Don't hesitate. Don't hold back. The universe responds to boldness, not silence. If your spirit woke up while listening, don't scroll away. Like this video. Subscribe now. You belong here. You are a part of something bigger. And this message is your confirmation. Close your eyes for a moment and let yourself feel the magnitude of what is happening. This isn't about numbers in a bank account or paper bills folded in a wallet. This is about security, freedom, and peace finally being anchored into your life. The weight that has sat heavy on your chest for years is being lifted. The doubts that whispered, "You'll never have enough," are being silenced. Financial storms that once threatened to break you are now dissolving, replaced with clarity, opportunity, and abundance. This day marks the shift where lack becomes overflow, where anxiety is replaced with calm, where struggle gives way to certainty. Imagine yourself years from now, looking back at this day, September 26th, as the day the lock opened, the floodgates released, and everything you once prayed for began to take form. Imagine telling others, "That was the day my future was secured. That was the moment I stopped worrying. The decisions, the sacrifices, the prayers, the moments you wanted to give up, they weren't wasted. They built this moment. And now, the energy of the universe is sealing your financial security with unshakable permanence. The air around you feels different today, doesn't it? It's almost electric, charged with the pulse of something you can't quite see, but you know is real. Chosen one. This isn't just your imagination. This is the signal that the chains of financial uncertainty are snapping one by one. You've walked through fire, endured nights where you questioned whether the universe even remembered your name, and yet here you are, standing on the edge of a promise fulfilled. September 26th is not simply a date, it is a turning point. A celestial signature that confirms your future has already been written in favor of your victory. Think of how many times you stared at the ceiling in the dark, wondering if you would ever break free from the cycle of not enough. Those moments were not wasted. They were tests, shaping you into someone who could hold the magnitude of what is coming. The universe does not hand keys of abundance to fragile hands. It strengthens you first. It carves resilience into your soul so that when the blessing arrives, you don't crumble under its weight. And now, that blessing has found you. Your financial future is not just being promised, it is being secured today as you hear these words. Do you feel the shift in your body? The way your chest rises when you realize the storm has passed? The way your spirit recognizes this message as more than sound, but as truth? You've been prepared for this moment, though you may not have realized it. Every no you endured, every delay, every disappointment, it was not rejection. It was redirection. It was the divine ensuring that when the moment arrived, it would not slip through your fingers. That moment is here. This is the day you step into alignment with a future that cannot be stolen from you. Look ahead, chosen one. Can you see it? The vision of yourself no longer weighed down by fear, no longer calculating survival in the back of your mind, but walking boldly in a world where financial peace is your foundation. You were never meant to live in scarcity. You were meant to live in overflow. This security being sealed today will ripple through every area of your life. Relationships will feel lighter. Dreams that once seemed too expensive will come within reach. Opportunities will meet you without you chasing them. And all of it begins now, with this exact moment in time. The world may not notice it yet, but something inside you has shifted forever. Chosen one, this day, September 26th, will echo through your life like thunder rolling across the sky. This is the day heaven whispered enough to your suffering, enough to your lack, and enough to the endless struggle you have endured. The contract of scarcity has been broken, and a new covenant of abundance has been signed in your name. The pen was not in your hand, but in the hand of destiny itself. And destiny does not make mistakes. Can you feel the energy tightening around you, pulling you forward like a current too strong to resist? That is not coincidence. That is divine orchestration. Every doubt that once chained your mind is unraveling. Every fear that once paralyzed your choices is dissolving. Today you are no longer the person defined by barely enough. Today, you step into the identity of someone chosen for stability, security, and overflow. It is not arrogance to claim it. It is obedience to the truth of who you are becoming. Think of how far you have come. Remember the jobs that didn't work out, the bills that haunted your thoughts, the days when you questioned if you could endure one more setback. And yet, you kept walking. You kept breathing. You kept believing even when belief felt impossible. That endurance was not wasted. It has been transformed into the very energy that is now magnetizing abundance into your life. This is not just about receiving money. This is about rewriting the foundation of your life. This is about never again having to live with the constant shadow of financial insecurity. Let this sink in. Your financial future is no longer fragile. It is secured, locked, anchored. And as you hear these words, your soul knows it's true. That stirring in your chest, that quickening in your heartbeat, that quiet voice that says, "This is mine." That is confirmation. The universe is answering you, not tomorrow, not someday, but today. This is why you were led here. This is why you couldn't look away. This is why you pressed play, because you were meant to witness the shift in your own story. The silence of the night once told you lies, that you were forgotten, that your effort was meaningless, that your struggle would never end. But today, chosen one, the silence has been broken. September 26th is not just on the calendar. It is etched into eternity as the day your financial story changed forever. The whispers of doubt are drowned out by a roar of certainty. The heavens have declared it, and your spirit is now aligned with a truth too powerful to be denied. Your future is secure. Picture it. A door you've been pounding on for years is finally swinging open. Behind it is everything you once thought was out of reach: peace, comfort, freedom, joy. Can you see it? Can you feel it? You are not chasing it anymore. It is chasing you. The opportunities, the resources, the divine alignments, they are not far off. They are here, pressing against your very existence, waiting for you to step boldly into them. This is not about luck. This is about divine timing. And the clock struck today. You are not the person who barely survives anymore. You are not the one who fears the end of the month, who calculates and compromises, who holds dreams hostage because of fear. Number. Today, September 26th, you become someone else. Someone who commands their reality. Someone who walks with the assurance that tomorrow's provision is guaranteed. Someone who lives not in constant worry, but in constant flow. And the universe itself is rearranging, bending, and reshaping itself to make sure nothing and no one can take that away from you. Remember this feeling, the quickening in your chest, the rising fire in your soul. This is not imagination. This is confirmation. This is the very moment you were created for. You have waited, you have endured, and you have survived for this exact point in time. Every sacrifice, every tear, every silent prayer, it has all been building to this. And now, today, it manifests. Your financial future is no longer unstable. It is no longer fragile. It is sealed. It is yours, and the world will watch you rise. Chosen one, imagine standing on the edge of a cliff, the wind howling around you, the horizon burning with light, and a voice deep inside saying, "Jump, because this time you will fly." That's the feeling of today. September 26th is not just a date. It is the moment the universe tells you to trust that the ground beneath your feet has transformed into a foundation of abundance. You no longer need to wonder if the blessing is coming. It's already here. The evidence may not yet be in your hands, but it is already in motion, unstoppable, undeniable, irreversible. There is a shift in your story so powerful that even your enemies will not understand it. Those who doubted you will be left speechless. Those who mocked your patience will watch in disbelief, and those who thought you would remain trapped will see you rise in ways they never imagined. Because your financial future is not built on chance, it is built on destiny. And destiny is secured today. Hold this truth close. You are not walking into uncertainty anymore. You are walking into promise. Every step you take now will be guided by provision. Every choice you make will be backed by divine assurance. Every door that opens will stay open, because it is meant for you. This is the transformation you've been waiting for. The release of the old story, the dawn of a new one, where your security is not questioned, but guaranteed. The universe has already declared it. Your financial future is sealed. And this day, September 26th, will forever be remembered as the line between the struggle you endured and the abundance you now claim. The shift has begun, the energy has been released, and nothing will stop what has already been written. Chosen one. Today feels like standing in the eye of a storm where everything is both silent and alive, still and moving, heavy and light. September 26th is not just a turning point. It is the proof that the universe has been conspiring for your breakthrough all along. Every delay that once felt cruel was actually a shield. Every closed door was a redirection. And now, the road has been cleared, the path illuminated, the gates of provision swung wide open. Your financial future is not floating in possibility, it is anchored in certainty. Think about what this means for you. No longer waking up with dread in your chest, no longer carrying the invisible weight of what if. Imagine the calm of knowing you are provided for, not just today, but tomorrow, not just this month, but for years to come. That is the gift being released over you now. The universe is not whispering anymore. It is declaring with thunder that your financial security is here. This is not hope. This is not wishful thinking. This is alignment. This is divine orchestration playing out in your life in real time. Feel it in your body, the energy that says you don't have to fight for survival anymore. You were chosen not just to endure, but to flourish. And flourishing requires a foundation strong enough to hold your dreams. That's what is being built beneath you today. Every worry about bills, every fear of scarcity, every restless night is being erased by this confirmation. Your financial future is being secured today, September 26th, and nothing can undo what has been done. Remember this moment. Remember how your heart is pounding as you hear these words. This is not entertainment. This is prophecy aligning with your reality. This is the point where your past struggles lose their power, and your secured future takes its rightful place. And the world will soon see what you already know. Everything has changed. Chosen one. The sound of destiny cannot be silenced. It echoes louder than every doubt, louder than every fear, louder than every voice that told you it will never happen. September 26th is the day that echo turns into reality. This isn't just about numbers or figures. It's about security, peace, and the freedom to breathe without the weight of worry pressing against your chest. This day marks the dividing line between a life of uncertainty and a life anchored in unshakable stability. Think about how many times you fought silently, battles no one saw, struggles no one celebrated. You carried storms inside of you, but you never let them break you. That strength was not wasted. It was the price of admission for what you are stepping into now. The universe never abandons its chosen. It tests them, refines them, and then crowns them with the reward of their endurance. And today, that crown is yours. Your financial future is not dangling in the air. It is firmly set, grounded, and sealed. See yourself walking into the next season of your life with your shoulders back, your eyes forward, your spirit calm. This isn't just surviving. It's living. It's thriving. It's finally stepping out of the shadows of maybe someday into the light of It is done. The doors are open. The opportunities are prepared. The blessing has your name engraved on it, and nothing in this world can erase what the heavens have already declared. September 26th will not pass like every other day. It will be remembered in your story as the day everything aligned, the day the weight lifted, the day the foundation of your future was locked in place. You will look back on this moment and know, this was the shift, this was the turning point, this was the day my financial future was secured. Chosen one, every moment of your journey has led here. Every sleepless night, every unanswered question, every silent prayer whispered into the dark. And now, September 26th arrives like a sunrise after the longest night of your life. The light that breaks through today does more than shine. It secures, it seals, it declares. Your financial future is no longer fragile hope. It is anchored reality. The universe has written it into the script of your life, and no hand can erase what has already been signed in the ink of destiny. You have felt the weight of survival pressing down on you, but today, that weight is replaced by strength. You no longer have to live in fear of the next storm, because the storms were only teachers preparing you for this season. The winds that once tried to push you down are now carrying you upward. This is the paradox of the chosen. What was meant to break you becomes the very energy that builds you. That energy is alive in you right now. Imagine the ripple effect of this shift. Your decisions will be made from confidence, not fear. Your relationships will carry the lightness of security instead of the heaviness of lack. The dreams that you once buried because they felt too expensive will begin to rise again, knocking on your heart, reminding you that they were never dead. They were waiting for this moment. And now, with your future secured, they are ready to live through you. Mark this day. Let the weight of it sink deep into your soul. This is not just a message. It's a memorial stone in time, a marker in your story that you will never forget. September 26th is the day you crossed over, the day you stepped out of uncertainty and into a secured destiny. Your financial future is no longer a question. It is an answer, complete and final. And the world will watch the unfolding of your abundance with awe. Chosen one, the signs have been whispering all along, through the delays, through the obstacles, through the quiet nudges in your spirit. And now the whisper has become a roar. September 26th is not simply a day on the calendar. It is the divine signature on the contract of your financial future. The papers have been stamped in eternity, and the seal cannot be broken. What once felt fragile, what once felt uncertain, has now solidified into unshakable truth. Your security is no longer coming. It is here. Think back for a moment. Remember the bills that left you staring at the numbers, wondering how it could possibly work out. Remember the opportunities that slipped away, the doors that slammed shut, the prayers that seemed to hang unanswered in the air. Those weren't endings. They were alignments. They were the universe refusing to let you settle for less than what was truly yours. And now, all of those moments come together like puzzle pieces, forming the picture of your destiny. Today, the picture is clear. You are secure. Feel the strength in your body now, the pulse in your chest, the certainty in your spirit. This is not a dream you are waiting to wake up from. This is real. This is happening. You are no longer walking through life wondering if things will finally change. You are walking in the reality of change itself. The shift has already taken place, and everything you touch from this moment forward will carry the evidence of that shift. September 26th will live inside your memory, not as an ordinary date, but as the day the universe declared, "It is finished." Your financial future has been secured, locked into place, guarded against every force that would try to undo it. You are walking in a new chapter now, and this chapter is written in abundance, not scarcity, in certainty, not doubt, in freedom, not fear. And the world will soon see what you have already claimed in your spirit. Everything has changed. Chosen one, destiny doesn't knock softly. It breaks through like lightning, and that's exactly what September 26th represents for you. This is the lightning strike that changes everything, the flash that reveals the truth. Your financial future has been secured, and no shadow can cover it again. What once felt like endless waiting has transformed into undeniable breakthrough. Today is not about promises for tomorrow. Today is about permanence, about certainty, about walking in the reality that you are now protected by a foundation of abundance. Every test you endured, every tear you shed, every night you wondered if you could keep going, they all converge in this moment. None of it was wasted. Every struggle was building you into someone who could stand in this place of victory without collapsing under its weight. You are not here by chance. You are not hearing this by coincidence. The universe designed this very moment so that you would know beyond doubt that your time has come. Can you feel it? The freedom of knowing that the old cycle is broken. The relief of realizing that your story no longer belongs to lack or fear. This is what it means to live in security. This is what it means to finally be free. You are stepping into a life where choices are made from vision, not from desperation. A life where your dreams have room to breathe, where your spirit has space to expand, where your future no longer feels like a question, but a guarantee. Hold this truth close. Chosen one. September 26th is the day your foundation was rebuilt. The energy of this moment will ripple into tomorrow, into next week, into every year that follows. You will never look at your life the same way again, because you now know the universe has secured what you once feared would never be stable. And when you speak of this day, you will speak of it with power, with gratitude, with awe, because this was the day everything shifted forever. Chosen one, the sky does not tremble when the ordinary rises, but it does when the extraordinary steps into destiny. September 26th has been more than a day. It has been a revelation. This date, etched in eternal ink, will be the moment you look back on and whisper, "That was when everything changed. That was the day my future was sealed, not with fear, not with uncertainty, but with a promise that cannot be revoked. Your financial future has been locked into place, and the key has been thrown into the depths of eternity where no hand can reach it. You have lived long enough in the tension of wondering if things would ever shift. You have carried the burden of survival, the ache of unanswered questions, the frustration of doors that would not open. But now, those burdens are ashes at your feet. They no longer have a hold on you. The struggle was real, but the struggle is not eternal. The pain was sharp, but the pain is not permanent. What is permanent is the security written into your life today. What is permanent is the abundance now flowing toward you with unstoppable momentum. Feel this moment, chosen one. Let it sink into your bones. This is not something that will fade when the video ends. This is a shift that will carry you into tomorrow and every day that follows. When fear tries to whisper again, remember this day. When doubt tries to creep back in, remember this day. When life tries to convince you that nothing has changed, remind it that everything has. The universe has already moved. The energy has already been sealed, and nothing can undo what has been done. There will be people who don't understand. There will be voices that try to mock your faith, your certainty, your claim. But they are not the ones chosen. You are. And because you are, the promise of September 26th is not theirs to hold. It is yours. The blessings that flow from this day will be undeniable. They will show up in your peace, in your freedom, in your relationships, in the opportunities that line themselves at your feet. They will show up in the way you walk through life with a calmness you've never known before. You are not the person you were yesterday. You are not the person who feared the storm, who counted pennies, who questioned if tomorrow would break you. Number. Today, you step fully into your identity as someone secured, someone anchored, someone chosen for more. September 26th marks the transformation, and nothing can reverse it. So hold your head high, walk forward with certainty, and let the universe hear you declare it out loud. My financial future is secured. Let your spirit carry the truth. Let your actions reveal the shift. And let your life become the evidence. Because today, this very day, you crossed into a future where abundance is your foundation, security is your reality, and destiny is your guide. Chosen one, September 26th is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of the chapter where you finally live free, where you finally walk with assurance, where you finally breathe without fear. This is the day heaven said yes. This is the day destiny declared it finished. This is the day your financial future was secured forever.